Today on Ian Says,
we talk about forklifts,
Tesla,
bathroom breaks,
and Chuck E. Cheese selling you pizza secretly under a different name. Stay tuned after the sponsor break to hear more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Says. I am Ian.
And I'm Jake, the producer.
Oh man.
Well, that was really professional, Ian.
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad that this is starting off like instantly great. Me and Ian have been sitting here for probably 20 minutes waiting for the camera to charge just enough that we'd have video for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it'll probably shut off.
Yeah, it's charging as we speak, and it's recording, and for whatever reason, it draws more power than it can take in at once. So
I don't understand how that's possible.
yeah, I mean, it is my fault.
I mean,
for
it's
not
possible.
charging it, but
Oh wow.
or well, we left it on the whole time after we left, and we just left it.
It just
And
stayed on.
I thought it was off and had like full battery or whatever, but it was on. It was on.
Uh-huh.
As us, usually, we're very professional.
We'll
keep
figure it
going.
out tomorrow or something. But anyway, I'd like to start off. I've written this twice. I forgot I wrote it the first time. I have an idea. I would like to build up Q&A questions.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone wants to ask anything, you can DM, you can
Yeah, well,
email.
yeah, okay.
Or whatever. So we'll just build them up for a while, and then when we feel like we have enough questions, we
Yeah.
can just do a special episode.
Yeah, wherever you're listening to this, go into the description of the episode and you'll find our Instagram and email or wherever you
Yeah.
want to send it. That's on there.
Mhm.
So
So you can send questions, anything you want to ask, and we'll build them up for a bit, and then we'll see what we have.
yeah, a little special one of these days.
Mhm.
But before we get right into that stuff or anything else, I just thought it's going to be Thanksgiving here in a couple days.
It will be.
I mean, as of we're recording it right now, it's about a week away. But
Yeah.
for if you're listening to this on the day of or within the next couple days, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
I
Thanksgiving.
hope everybody's having fun Zoom calling their family.
Oh,
Have you seen all that stuff, like the mayors and all that, or the governors
I've
making
seen a
them do that?
couple.
Or like,
Yeah.
I was listening to people talk about the California one,
Uh-huh.
where it's like they can only be together for 2 hours. The bathroom has to be
Oh, yeah.
sanitized. They
frequently and
can, yes,
stuff.
and then they have to be under, or they have to have so much open space, so they can only be under a canopy about a certain size with this many people. Or,
Yeah, I've seen like a lot of like super strict restrictions of what you can do in your own house and stuff. And
yeah, it's crazy.
it is very crazy.
Yeah, just do a Zoom call.
It was like that doesn't substitute with my being with my family.
Yeah, not.
My grandparents currently have COVID right now. They're doing great, and they're almost in their they're doing
They're
a lot.
doing great. Yeah.
Yes, for their age, they're doing excellent. So
Yeah. I mean, if they brought it to you, it's not like it's going to really make that huge of a difference.
No.
I'm sure all of us have already had it, even if we didn't even realize it.
yeah, something like
Because
that.
we're at least carriers, at the minimum. At
Yeah.
the minimum.
Did you see that one governor? I think he was in Pennsylvania. I don't think he might have just been suggesting or something, wearing a mask in your own home.
Yeah, I think all of them are saying to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty extreme.
Saying that, my brother, one of his friends says that his family's making them do that for Christmas. And
Really?
things. Like, yeah, they're family members, like kids that live here and they see each other all the time.
They're making them wear a mask.
Yeah.
Opening presents under the tree.
Yep, eating dinner, wearing a mask. I'm surprised they haven't
Oh my
put like
gosh.
holes in the mask yet where you could like
Feed
like,
spaghetti through it.
it's sort of like those little butt flaps on old timey
Pajamas.
Yeah, old timey
Yeah.
pajamas, and they just Velcro or something. You just, and then you put it in and instantly close
Yeah.
it. There's like a sensor. It's like a door. It goes beep.
That's funny. That is funny. I haven't thought of that.
I
That
know.
would be an original.
Yeah, they're like, we want you to wear a mask all the time now. Or there's
Yeah.
like filters in it, so you put the food through a hole and it like filters it and sprays it down with chemicals.
It's like in space, you know how they have the airlocks? It's
Yes.
basically that,
It's like-
just with your food.
You have a big helmet on, and you gotta stick it in. It closes one side off, opens the other. then
Very
you get it.
practical, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we should do for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this forever now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's the thing. People are like, "Can we go back to normal?" It's like, well, if you're afraid of this, you gotta remember there's other diseases still there. So
Yeah, like we should
we're gonna have to do this forever. So you might as well get inventing now. Get it going.
for future diseases and
Yeah.
apocalypses
That
and-
are already here.
yeah, that we've been around us for a while that we
Yeah.
just haven't
We're all
noticed.
dying.
Yeah, we're dying.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
You know, sometimes throughout the day, I just have I'm doing like a general chore or something, and then I all of a sudden think I'm like, why do people like hate this? Like for example, laundry.
Yeah.
The only bad part about doing laundry is bringing it down and putting it in the washer. After that, it's a breeze.
You wanna know something kind of funny about that?
What?
Before you got here, I just did laundry by myself for the first time. And as I was doing it, and I go, you know, this could be kind of relaxing in a way, trying new things all the time, like putting different pellets in there, all those different smelly things. Like, oh, I wonder what it's gonna do.
Ooh, is it gonna ruin my clothes? I don't know.
Ooh, let's see. Am I gonna have a shopping spree here soon, or what's going on?
But yeah, my favorite part is taking it out of the dryer when it's warm.
Oh, and then putting it on.
Yeah, it smells so nice. It smells so clean. It's so warm. And then if there's like a hoodie, I'll like throw it on.
Oh,
it's
that
really
blankets, and do it right before bed. You lay down in bed. It's like
Yeah, I don't know why people act like it's such a big deal. Like laundry's nice, honestly.
Well, some people are really busy and they got TikToks to be making or something, or podcasts to be writing.
That laundry doesn't do it itself. So.
No, it doesn't, but you do. You do, you boo boo.
Oh man, yeah. You know what else I like is a heated blanket. I got one for Christmas last year or 2 years ago, and I put it in the corner because I was afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Because I was afraid to get electrocuted. But I open my window a bit. I leave it on while I'm getting ready, like brushing my teeth and stuff, so it's nice and warm. And I get in bed, and it's really warm.
Oh, and it's a cold room, and you're like, whoa.
It's fantastic.
I used to use those a lot.
Really?
I haven't used one in a long time. You know, I really want to use a weighted blanket.
I bought my mom one of those for Christmas.
Oh, really? Did you try it?
No.
No?
No. I just didn't think anything of it. I'm like, it's just a heavy blanket. Why do you need it?
I don't know. Supposedly it feels nice and warming or something. Why don't they combine the two?
That's genius.
A warming, heated blanket.
We could honestly make that.
I mean, there probably is one, but, I mean, people are buying one or the other. Why not give them both?
Yeah, you could stack them, but that's more money.
That's right. I mean, that's going to cost more. I mean, if we're doing them both at the same time, we might even cut off 20% there for you.
Yeah.
We're saving you money.
That could work.
Save money, live better. Ian and Jake's blankets.
Yeah.
And they're going to be the size of, like, your whole bedroom.
Huge, wait, that's like a parachute.
Yeah, we're going to build a parachute blanket.
Fly out of the sky with it.
You think people sleep with parachutes ever, like as blankets? They're like, I'm really into this. This is my thing. I enjoy it
like,
that much.
I just think of, like, for some reason, a skydiver not wanting to pull his chute because...
Yeah.
I don't know.
The chute's actually a weighted blanket. You pull it out, and all of a sudden you're going down, and you're the one stopping the blanket from hitting the ground.
Yeah, so he uses the blanket as a parachute, and the parachute as a blanket.
The parachute's the blanket.
Yeah.
I'm a little backwards, you know. I like to live in style. I like to be comfy when I hit the ground.
That's
Warm,
weird.
heated blanket falling through the air.
That is weird, but. You know what else another daily task I was doing, and I just had an idea, like a thought.
Yeah.
Muscle memory versus coordination. You know, I have a specific example about that.
Okay.
But basically that was what I wrote down. So for example, when you first learn to drive a car, you jerk on the gas. It just boom, and because you're not used to being like gentle with the gas pedal.
Yeah, you don't know how hard does what.
Yeah, similar with the brakes as well. So then I'm like, I wonder if I switch my feet, will it be like I'm a new driver or will I know? So I actually drove cross-legged. This was on a side street, so I was fine to see what it would be like.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, at what point is that coordination? Because that wouldn't be muscle memory, because each foot is trained for a different sensitivity.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is true. But at the same time, if you were to train one leg and not the other, the other one would still build muscle slightly in that way, and you'd kind of learn it.
Yeah.
Either way, and you'd adapt to it much quicker because you've already done it, though.
Yeah.
So there still is a little bit of muscle memory. It's just switching which muscle it is.
And yeah.
So I think at first, yeah, you would be a little off. You'd be jerky again, but you'd probably catch on a lot quicker than the first time.
True. That's where I think the brain coordination would
How did it go when you did it then?
It wasn't that big of a difference. It was harder to drive, but I do not recommend driving cross-legged.
You should try sitting backwards. Then
you're sitting on my stomach?
Yeah. So then your foot would be on the same side. You wouldn't have to cross your legs, and then you'd also be using the back of your arms more.
Yeah, and that means I would be facing away from the windshield.
Yeah, you're going to drive in reverse.
Actually, there you go.
It's going to be like driving a forklift, so the wheels are in the back are going to be turning.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you got me thinking of a forklift story at my old job.
Ooh, those are always fun.
Oh, man, this was so funny. So, we took the forklift with like wooden not like logs, but like fence posts that were like circular. Yeah. There's a bunch of them on a pallet. For whatever reason, we were throwing them away. So they're on the pallet, and my coworker raises the forklift, the mast, which is like the piece that lowers up and down, that holds the pallet. He raises it all the way to the top, the max height, and there's about let's just say 20 feet between him and the dumpster. So he backs up all the way to the curb as far as he can, and then raises the mast all the way up, floors it all the way up to the edge, slams on the brakes. And these brakes haven't been changed in ages. But somehow he gets it to stop. The whole thing lifts forward. And that thing is a couple tons. It lifts forward. The whole mast goes forward. And all the logs fall off into the dumpster.
I think that's what you call confidence.
Yeah.
How do you get to that comfortable with a forklift?
I don't really know if you should be that comfortable with a forklift.
Dude, I have one little tiny pallet on there. I'm lifting it up to my eyesight, and I go, uh-oh, this thing's going to tip.
Yeah.
I have no confidence in it at all or myself. So.
I remember when I was driving, I'm like, dude, this is fun. Not to toot my own horn here, which I don't like that phrase, but...
Yeah, but you are. Keep doing it.
Yeah. I was pretty good at driving it. You know, it's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of it, it's like driving a car.
Yeah, it is, but then you also got to remember how to do forks.
Yeah, true. Which, then your hand coordination and stuff. But...
I kind of got that pretty quick. I guess the driving was just confusing me a lot.
Yeah.
Like with the back steering and everything, and how short of a radius you can turn. It's weird.
It is weird, but I realized as soon as you can turn so sharp, you can literally whip that thing around corners.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you feel it like lifting a little bit too. It's like
it's a little scary.
I wonder what it would feel like when you get going fast. Like you get up 20 miles an hour. So I feel like 10 miles already shaking a little bit. Going,
you feel every single bump because there's no suspension.
There's nothing.
No, because it's funny. I remember one day we were just looking up forklifts for fun. Like we found one that was like $200,000.
Huh?
Yeah, it was like industrial though. It was like moving like big stuff.
How big? Like a house? It's like a big building.
Yeah, it just scoops under the house.
You know, it's sort of like those little boats that pull like cruise ships. Yeah. You just see this little thing pull up, just pick up like the Empire State Building.
Just moves it a couple feet over.
You're like, all right, drop it down. Oh, hits the ground a little too hard.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shoot.
I think we just lost the floor off the top.
Oh man, you're gonna have 9/11 all over again with a forklift. Yeah. Jeez, that's not good.
I think more common than that would be somebody getting in it and then flooring it and then having it at max height and then dropping it into other buildings.
Yeah, I have a video of that. I'll have to show you.
You have a video of it?
Yeah, it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh, that better go on the Instagram.
It may or may not have to. We will have to see.
If you can find it.
We'll
90% sure I have music over it, make it work, make it good.
Yeah.
It'll be epic.
It will be epic. But yeah.
I agree. Forklifts are fun.
They are honestly fun. They're scary though.
I know, I want one though.
We were thinking about that, like a daily driver forklift. Take it to school.
Now that I say that. Last night I went and drove around and then I'm just driving around downtown and then I look over to my side. I see this kid, probably 10 or 11, and he's just flooring it down the sidewalk on a four-wheeler.
Really?
Yeah. Just downtown.
Downtown?
Yeah. Just downtown.
On not a dirt bike, like a four-wheeler?
Four-wheeler on the sidewalk, just flying.
That is funny.
Everywhere. And I go, I'm afraid of a forklift. This kid's flying around downtown 40 miles an hour on a four-wheeler.
That's a little sketchy. Was he on the road?
I hope not, but he was on the sidewalk at the time. I go, either way, he's going to hit somebody, and then
they're
going to
either way, he's probably going to be the one to get in the accident, get hurt.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's going to cause it.
That's scary.
I was like, where does this 10-year-old, whatever, is getting a four-wheeler?
Yeah, he probably stole it, just riding down the road.
He looked so happy. I was like, that looks like pure joy, though.
Yeah, maybe his dad got it for him for Christmas.
I know, it's like, I imagine that. I think that'd be fun. Wouldn't that be fun to do that? Just flying around downtown or something?
Honestly, that would be fun. I would enjoy that.
I know. I mean, we'd be really cautious, though. We wouldn't actually do it. We'd be like, all right, we're open road.
Here's a reference to last episode. You got to put a helmet on, and you're invincible.
Oh, you're right. See, once I put the helmet on, I'll be like, all right, we can do this. That kid didn't even have the helmet on. No helmet.
He must have an interior helmet.
Yeah, there must be nothing in there. His head's just a helmet.
That's probably why he's going 40 down the sidewalk.
He goes, I hit something. I'm good. My head.
Yeah, was he wearing a mask, though?
No.
No? Oh, no. He's not safe then.
I wonder if he's trying to find somebody or something, because I'm looking around like, ooh, hello. Like, oh, boy.
That was really fun, though.
Dude, yesterday, I mean, there was a ton of stuff. I just went driving around to see stuff, because I was like, I want to see what it looks like.
People watching?
Yeah, on the west side.
Yeah.
So I went over by, like, Stefan's house. So I was like, oh, Cornbread, maybe I'll come visit him. I just decided to drive around. And I'm pulling down a road, and I see a stop sign. And then I kind of stop for a second because I'm turning onto this road. And then I see a guy out next to a car in front of this, like a stoplight. And I go, what is that guy doing? And I see him walking around the car. Either he was trying to jack the car or he was about to threaten whoever is driving it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go down that road, but I'd like to sit here and watch. But I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I see him get up. He's just yelling and freaking out. Like, he just got out of a car and then went to the one behind him. I wonder if the car hit him or something.
Oh, yeah, maybe he got in an accident. Was it a nice car?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I was
going to say, if it's a nice car, then yeah, I'd be
thought
pissed
it was
too.
a crackhead.
Give me my money.
I like that. That's one reason I like to drive around like on certain areas because like I want to find some crackheads and just watch them walk around and do stuff.
Yeah. Wonder what they see.
Yeah, no, wonder what their life is like. They're just walking. It's like I don't know what that's like.
You ever wonder what that would be like to record, to be able to see through someone's eyes when they're on drugs, but you don't have the experience? So you see like the effects, and you're just like, what's going on?
And you go, I'm good. Get me out of here.
yeah, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean,
it'd be weird to
we can watch
see.
YouTube videos, but that can only give us so much.
Yeah, Premiere Pro can only do so much editing.
Yeah, you can only add so many effects before your CPU says, sucker.
Yeah, kind of like your laptop now taking off.
Yeah, the laptop's flying at least 300 miles an hour right now. It's like a forklift.
Yeah, down the sidewalk going 40 miles an hour.
I just remembered something.
What?
So I got these wings the other day. Me and Mason ordered them, and it said it was a place that said something like it's only wings, and we don't have a place here in town that's called that. We ordered it through like DoorDash or something, and then I said to my dad that, and he goes, I've never heard of that. And so he tries to look it up. It's nowhere in the area.
Really?
And I go, we're ordering food that doesn't have a restaurant. And my dad figures out it's from like Chili's or something.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's weird. And then it kind of brought up this topic, and then we were, Chuck E. Cheese has been doing that with their pizza.
Are you serious?
It doesn't say it's Chuck E. Cheese. It says it's from somewhere else.
What does it say it's from?
I haven't looked into it. I haven't want to. Like, I go, I'm not going to order pizza just in case I accidentally ordered
I wouldn't
Chuck E.
do it.
Cheese
Yeah,
pizza.
I wouldn't do it either. That's kind of scary.
It's like normally you're like, I want to go there to make sure it's a real restaurant to try it.
Yeah.
But right now you really can't, especially now they locked everything down again
So you
here in
can't even
Illinois, so you
try
can't
it.
even go try it out. So it's like, it says blah, 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 pizza. And you go, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. And then you order it. It's Chuck
E. Cheese pizza? That's scary. That's like a horror story.
That is a horror story.
Like you open the box and all the pieces are different sizes.
And
You're just like, ah.
It's upside down.
Yeah, the Uber driver flipped it over.
They made sure to put a clear sheet on the bottom so you can see the bottom, so you can tell that it's not used pizza.
Yeah. Oh, do you know DoorDash actually makes decent money?
What do you mean?
Like, I was looking at the applications. I'm like, dang, they get... I don't want to say a specific amount because I could be wrong, but it was like more than I expected.
What was the estimated amount then?
Maybe around 15 an hour, I think. I was like, dang.
The thing about that though is you have to make sure that there's somebody always ordering something, and then it kind of depends on if they tip you much or not.
True.
I mean, you do get a little bit of a cut. Then you got gas, and then you got wear and tear.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of like you gotta make sure you have a nice enough car that you can make it for a couple hours, and that you're willing to go there and get it and go fast.
That's a lot of city miles on your car.
It is,
a lot of braking and stopping and going.
For sure, yeah. That and Uber and all that sort of stuff. It's like, yeah, you're making decent money, but the other side of it is how much of it are you actually getting to keep?
Yeah, and then you got to think about, such again, your rotors and brakes and stuff.
Your investments aren't going anywhere. They're going right back into your car.
Yeah.
They got you locked down.
You get to meet interesting people. Have you seen those YouTube videos with like Uber encounters?
Yeah, like I remember my dad told me one time he met a guy who like in Chicago one time who I think it was Chicago. He goes around and he would like review restaurants and he wrote a book and he just did Uber because he was like retired and he just did it for fun and then he went and reviewed restaurants and my dad says he gets in there in the back seat there's like a book and you can flip through it and he'll tell you anything about the restaurants and you can buy it and everything.
That's really cool.
I was like, yeah, you can kind of like meet interesting people doing that in your community and everything, or traveling. Like the only Uber I think I've ever been in, this is a very stereotypical Uber driver, so I'm not being racist when I say this. You get in, Middle Eastern guy, music is like a little bit of electronic music. He doesn't say a single word. He pulls up. You just get in. Don't say anything. You get there. He goes fast. He gets you there quick and easy.
Oh, really?
No words.
5-star review.
Exactly. No words were spoken. I didn't know who the guy was. I didn't know who he was when I left. So it was like, that was how it should be.
Some people like that experience, though.
I know, I do too, but at the same time, I was like, I want to know who's driving me right now.
A little bit,
Hey, what's your driving record?
He's going 40 miles an hour down a sidewalk.
I got pulled over 3 times before I got to you.
Sorry, I'm a little late.
I hit 4 people on the way here.
It turns out he's actually running from the cops while you're going for speeding.
Yeah, he's using the Uber as like an excuse. He's like, I'm not, that's not me. I'm an Uber driver.
Yeah.
See, I have the sticker in my window now.
Yeah.
I mean, did he have the window sticker? I do now.
Yeah. Personally, I don't really trust the Lyft ones.
Why Lyft?
It's like, okay, think of like all the like traveling Uber stuff as like brands.
Yeah.
Like you have Apple and Samsung and
Okay,
Nokia.
so like a loyalty to it, a brand loyalty.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think of like Uber as Apple, like.
So you think it's like the top tier, like a flagship sort of thing?
Yeah.
And then Lyft is sort of like the competitor who's trying to be as good.
Yeah, like
I agree.
Samsung.
I think I agree with you because we've heard about it much more.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been in either of them though?
Nope.
So yeah, like that. So I think a lot. It might even be the color scheme. Like Uber is very minimalistic, the black and white, where it's like,
I like that about
it's
it.
very modern looking, and then the Lyft is like the pink and purplish colors, and it's sort of like, I don't know, like 80s level or like lower down. Like they're not really.
It's like it needs a logo update almost.
Yes, I agree with you there. I do agree.
Yeah, actually, this is completely random, useless information. Well, maybe not useless because it's applying now, but I remember watching a YouTube video about how logos have changed over the decades. They used to be more 3D.
Yeah.
And then Apple shifted to a flat logo and a flat UI. I don't remember the exact one. iOS 4. No, I don't remember the UI. I'm not even going to try to say it.
And they changed the fonts and everything.
Yeah,
to
and
go with it.
people hated it at first, and then eventually everyone changed over to flat logos and flat designs, and that's all you see now.
I mean, like they say, simplicity is key.
Yeah.
Because, especially you look back in the day, like Apple's logo, like when they had the really old one with Newton and all that, it was or it was supposed to be originally like Newton sitting under a tree with the apple falling on his head. Think about how much information is in that image.
You got the tree, the leaves, the apple, Newton. You got his hair. You got his clothes. You got the background. How am I going to remember that? I'm going to look at that and go, "What is going? Is this a piece of artwork or is this a logo for a company?" Yeah.
Simple Apple logo. It's so small, so simple. You can just look at it and go, "I know what that is."
Yeah, a lot of car brands. I mean, that's how car logos are too. Like BMW, Mercedes, Honda.
Yeah, you don't really look at the letters. You look just at what the color and the picture of it is, and that's how you.
Honestly, I can tell most cars without even seeing a logo. Because they have such brand recognition.
I mean, think about when you see like a Porsche or something, you go, "Whoa, look at that badge." Or a Ferrari or anything
Lambo.
like that. You just go look right at the badge and you go, "Whoa, that's cool."
Yeah, it's nice.
Or like Chevy, you got the little bow tie, and you're like, "Oh, that's cute."
Is that what I've never heard of it being called a bow tie.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it. I was looking at cars on their site a while ago, and that little logo, that little yellow logo, if you want to get that in black, they charge you like $100 for it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, to change a little piece of plastic.
That's a ripoff.
That's what I said.
That makes me think of, you know, those that guy who CGIs himself into Chevy commercials and trashes them. You showed me it. Yeah. I don't remember his name. Something Zebra.
Yeah, something like that. If you guys want to look it up, there's something. Just look up if Chevy commercials were honest or whatever.
Yeah, if Chevy commercials were honest. It was so funny.
It is. Like, he makes it good too.
It honestly does. He has the super exaggerated Boston accent.
Yeah.
Is it Boston?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Something over on the East
or New
Coast
Jersey
and everything. Yeah, somewhere in that area. I think
it's really
Boston.
funny.
And he always talks about Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Porch.
Porch.
That's what it is, Porch.
I got IBS. You seen those ones? He's pooping in a box.
Yeah.
He's trying to send it back, and the box comes up. Yeah. No more, please. Can you stop?
Yeah, instead of getting what is it, colonoscopy?
Or something.
You poop in a box, and they send the box in for your stool examination to see if you have colon cancer. So he does like a super exaggerated episode of that.
Yeah, he's making fun of the commercial, and the box is like overflowing. He's like, "Stop filling."
Yeah, because they animate the box as like a person.
Yes.
So he's like taking a dump in the box. It's so funny.
Personification. Yeah. It's the best.
Imagine say that's like his first episode and they're making that and they're like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, what am I doing here?
Yeah, am I gonna regret this? I don't know.
Mark, can you help me?
It's funny though. I'd recommend checking it out.
I just remembered something. So
what?
Earlier this week I'm at work and all of a sudden one of the guys at work comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, Captain." I go, "Yeah, what's up?" "Your tire's flat." "What?"
"Oh,
your truck, your tire's flat."
Yeah.
I go, "Uh-oh." "Oh, okay, I'll that's okay, don't worry about it. I'll get it later." I get in the truck, I start driving home.
Oh, really?
I'm driving down the road. I go, it's veering a little bit. I was like, dude, it kind of veered. I'm like, whoa, why am I leaning, slanting forward to the right a little bit? I go, oh yeah, I have a flat tire. That's right.
Whoops, I forgot.
I drive home. I get out and I look at it. The thing's like half empty. It's just like a big piece of just like rubble, just
Really?
the whole way. Yeah, and it's still sitting out there like that.
I noticed it on the way up. I'm like, huh,
Oh, you
it's
did
got a flat
actually see
tire.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how that happened.
And my grandpa says, hey, put some like soapy water on there so you can find
See where the
spot
bubbles
it.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I said, that sounds like more work than just getting a new car.
Just scrap the whole car.
He goes, if you find it, we can bring it up to me and we'll patch it up. I go, I think if I was to do that or get a new tire, the tire would be worth more than the truck itself.
Yeah, at that point. I don't know how that thing still runs. Didn't you say you don't even change the oil? You just add more.
Yeah, the oil has been changed, I think maybe twice in the past 10 years. 2003 Chevy truck, and she's still kicking.
Yeah, that thing's a beast.
It'll still drive with a flat tire.
Honestly, that thing could probably drive on the rims.
I know that. And then the one time the brakes went out and all that, and leaked
That would
them.
be scary.
That was fun though. It was a weird ride having to put your full force into the brake, going like hard as you can, and then just slightly brake.
Surprised this power steering hasn't gone out.
No, that actually hasn't. I mean, it's a little shaky and rickety a little bit, but it's not bad.
Honestly, the best thing about those kind of trucks, like the old beaters, is you can just like hit anyone and drive into anything, and who cares? It's a crappy truck.
I know that's the thing. It's like it's worth like I don't know, like $500 maybe. It's
Yeah.
like why do I care? Just take it. I know I'd love to do that. Like I always said to my dad, I want to spray paint it and I want to take it out in like a dirt track and then do like donuts
That would be
and stuff. Be like,
fun.
woo.
Yeah,
I think it'd be fun.
you got to take me with you if you do
I
that.
know that'd be a fun video to make.
It honestly would be. Just wreck it when you're
And
done with
It's
it.
got like leaf springs and everything, so it could take a decent amount. I want to just fly it off of something. It's only
Honestly.
rear wheel drive though, so
Yeah.
it's like you better get moving, or else you don't get any mud and getting stuck.
Yeah, you fill that tire up, and then when you buy a new car, we'll trash the crap out of it, just for fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'll do that with my Civic too. When I get a new car, get a
I
Mustang.
got an idea.
What?
We're gonna do this. We're gonna attach your Civic to the back of my truck, and we're gonna both pull and see who can pull each other.
Interesting.
We're gonna burn your transmission up.
Yeah, I actually saw Instagram videos like two big old like trucks like lifted. One of them was diesel, and I think one was just gas.
I'm sure the diesel won then.
Yeah, the dude did not stop though after winning. He literally took that thing over the curb while he's pulling a truck from behind. It's like a tug of war. He's literally whipping it around the parking lot. It's like, dude, now you have no thought process for the other dude's truck, and the other guy's truck wasn't like crappy or anything.
Oh,
He's like, you just ruined his truck, man.
Yeah, probably. I'd be like, throw it neutral quick. Just
Yeah,
let it go. Just let it
yeah,
go.
just let him take you and just keep your foot on the brake
Yeah, and
a little
then it's
bit.
at his fault if something happens.
Yeah, at that point, someone's gonna get stabbed. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like think how pissed off I would be if someone wrecked my truck. Even I wouldn't even agree to a tug of war in the first place.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, I don't care that much about it. I just like my car, and I'm gonna keep it in a good condition.
I would like to do that, but with one of them has a diesel and the other one's an electric. It's like
Ooh,
a Cybertruck
Cybertruck?
or a new Hummer.
Yeah.
Just to see like how close in power and performance they are.
That would be interesting to see.
Because like they say that like the electric cars can like pull so much weight more than something like a gas.
A lot of torque, I guess.
Yeah, there's so much torque behind it because it doesn't have to shift gears. It's automatically just spins just instantly to the max. I want to see if it would
That
like
would be
take off
interesting.
and hold it.
That would be interesting. You know, I want actually the Tesla I would want to buy would be a Tesla Model something P100D. I forget what the model is.
Model
It's just
something.
a 4-door, I think Model S or something.
Well, there's the S, the E, and the X that are 4 doors.
I think it's an
I don't know if
S.
the Y is. Maybe the Y even.
I don't know.
The
It's-
Roadster is the 2-door.
Yeah, I don't remember for sure, but apparently it's like fast.
Well, they're all fast.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, if you want the fastest one, go with the Roadster.
yeah, aren't they like on delay for shipping
Yeah.
or something?
I mean, they've been like that for years. I feel like even when we were in high school, they're like, yeah, it's coming out soon.
Soon,
But I mean, every once in a while they'll show them off or something. I think they're just trying to
build up the hype.
maximize, that and like maximize the amount of performance they can get out of it. Make sure the batteries are good for it.
100%.
Because when you're throwing that much power into it, it's like I don't know how efficient it would be.
Yeah, supposedly Elon Musk has put a lot of more research than before into batteries because I guess that's like the limiting factor.
It
at
is,
that
yeah. A
point.
lot of time it is. I mean, the biggest thing that I always hear, like talking to family members or anybody that's like older, at least, they always go, "I don't get the point because what if I'm going on a long road trip and I need to charge it?" Like,
Yeah,
I say then, how often are you doing that you really worry about that? and it's kind of a good thing at the same time because then it gets you out of the car and gets you moving. So like say it takes 30 minutes or an hour or something, get out and walk around and kind of like stretch, get your blood flowing. Like how before we do this, you usually do your push-ups. It's sort of like that. You got to get your blood flowing a little bit, or else you're gonna start driving like a zombie, and it's like, oh, I see the road.
Fall asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, pretty much. Think about it. I can go out, get a quick run in, get back in, and go.
You're not wrong with that. I guess if you want to do like we're just driving straight through, you can't really. But like you said, I guess that could be for the better for some people who aren't as comfortable.
Especially if you're like, I want to stop every 100 miles and see something or whatever.
You just do a little charge.
Like, yeah, because you could plan it out where you charge every...
You have to find a station, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You plan it out before you go, and you're like, okay, I'm going to D.C. or something. And you're like, I want to stop in, like, Pennsylvania or something, and you have these stops planned out, so you know you're going there anyway. You're like, I'm not going to drive 100% straight there. I wanted to stop here and visit this war ground or this old monument or something.
Yeah, and just get a quick charge going.
Yeah, and it's like you're already going there anyway, so it's like charge it, and you're like, it's an efficient ride. And then, I don't know.
You know what you just remind me of something a little bit different, but I hate, it's like these like clickbait stuff. It's like, I charge my iPhone in 1 second, and it's like 30 of the...
Oh, it's 30 chargers.
Yeah, all like somehow wired up into one, and they plug it in. And it's like some fake animation where it's like charged right now. It's like so stupid.
Yeah, because it's like it's either gonna overvolt it and kill it, or it's gonna enact the overvolt protection and just shut off all the power.
Something is just gonna go wrong. It just clickbaits people into looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, like looking at my phone, I think it says it can get like 21 watts max, but that's at the very bottom. Because think about it, as it charges, it can't take that much power.
No.
And that's the thing with the cars too, is they need to find a way how to do that, keep it shooting that much power the whole way through. And then somehow protecting the battery from degrading over time.
Cold weather, I think, ruins them, doesn't it?
Well, it doesn't really ruin them per se. It just doesn't allow the battery to send all of its charge through because it's slower. You know, like when it's frozen, it slows down the molecules and it can't really shoot it as fast. It'll still do the same thing. It just won't be able to do it as easily. True. So if you threw your phone in the freezer and then pulled it out, it would die so much quicker because it can't access all that charge that's there. But if you heat it up real, like just started putting it in the microwave, I guess. Don't do that, but you know what I'm saying? Phone, if you get it that hot where it comes out really hot, then it'll charge extremely fast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they're excited then. The particles are just accelerating, like charge me faster, faster, faster.
Yeah. I know I've seen another stupid clickbait thing. It's like it was a picture of like someone airdropping power, like charge. Like,
oh yeah.
Like John just airdropped me 30%. It's like, I hate that so much. It's like so fake. I'm sure everyone probably knows it's fake, but there's probably a couple gullible people and they're like, yeah, why doesn't Apple just add that? It's like, because it's not possible. No, stop thinking about it.
Doesn't your phone have power share?
Yeah, but that's like a wireless charger.
That is
basically
so inefficient.
It is terrible.
Think about that. You're pulling energy. Imagine you charge your phone with a wireless charger. You're losing a ton of energy there, and then you give me that charge. You're gonna cut that in half.
A large amount of it too is lost in heat.
It's just lost. So you're giving somebody 5% and you're losing 20.
Yeah, I've seen the commercial for it, and it was the worst commercial ever. Or it wasn't a bad commercial. It wasn't practical at all because it showed like two people in like a coffee shop or something, and they had their Galaxy S10s.
Oh.
Somehow they had the same phone at the same time in the same place, but one of them was dying and the other one had more than 30% because you need over 30% to wirelessly power share. And they're like, oh, my phone's dead. And the dude next to him is like, oh, don't worry, I have my wireless power share. Go ahead and use it. And it was like, that is never going to happen. If I see someone's phone die, I would be like, well, you should have brought a charger. That's your problem.
Yeah, I wonder how much of a selling point that was. Because for me, that never really interests me.
No, it doesn't.
But there's certain things like Apple's good at doing it, like making you interested.
Like MagSafe?
That one, they didn't really do very well on that for me. But other times, like with new devices, like the watches and everything, they sell me the watches really good.
Really?
I've only bought one, but still, they do it really good. Like the way they show people doing things, like actually getting active and doing it.
Yeah, it makes you hyped.
Yeah, like they filmed it so good, made it look so like high energy and like so much fun that you're like, oh, I wish I could be doing that right now.
I can see that, yeah.
But I feel like Samsung doesn't do that so much. They try to make it look very futuristic and like there's the black and white flying by. There's all this stuff going on, like flying, and you're like, whoa, it's like overwhelming in a way.
Yeah. I know that it's more of like almost like a gimmick. It's like, whatever situation is this really going to be that helpful? Because that means I have to lose a lot of my charge to charge your phone 10%.
And if that's the case, it's like just give them your phone to use it for a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to make a phone call. I have no battery. Oh, here, let me give you most of my percentage just so you can make a quick phone call instead of just giving you it.
Yeah.
You know how long you'd have to sit there and let it charge too?
And that means then if you're at a coffee shop, you're probably already on your phone.
Yes.
That means you just kind of have to sit there awkwardly waiting, like, is it charged?
And if you're in a coffee shop, there's at least 3 hipsters in there writing their first novel, so there's a charger somewhere nearby.
Probably, yeah.
Especially if it's a Starbucks.
Yep. Starbucks. Do you go to the Starbucks ever?
I don't think I've gone since the last time me and you went while filming a video that we never uploaded.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was fun. That was a fun day. We gave up shooting our video halfway through the day.
We
and then
did.
COVID struck, and we're like, we give up.
Yeah, we'll do it later. I forgot about that. But
7 months later, nothing.
Yeah, it got swept under the mental rug for me.
Yeah, it did. It was like, it wasn't even a good idea.
No.
It really wasn't. At the end point, I was like, okay, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, this isn't going to go over
This
well,
isn't
though.
going to go over very well.
What was the video idea? Should we even talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. I think I know what it was. I said I wanted to combine like multiple challenges I see people do at once. So it was, we need to, in a day, spin a wheel, and then wherever it lands on, we have to eat at that fast food restaurant. That's the first step. But when we're eating there, it has to also be vegan.
That's difficult.
Yeah, living off of fast food, vegan food all day.
Yeah, that's like a short bit of Super Size Me, but slightly healthier.
Yeah, and it was kind of random because if the place didn't have like normal things like that, so like McDonald's, we would have had to have eaten like apple pies, I think.
Really? Is that the only vegan thing? Probably.
I think so. There's maybe a couple other things, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Maybe oatmeal, you think?
Yeah, I guess our oatmeal would, as long as you didn't get like milk and creamer in it or
Yeah,
whatever.
that would suck. I don't know. It would be hard to be a vegan.
You know what I thought about though? I was thinking that this morning.
What?
I'm sitting down and I'm eating my yogurt with dates in it. I go,
Yeah. This is
animal
good.
product. And then I always eat a peanut butter and jelly every morning. I open my Uncrustable up. I didn't look to check the ingredients, but I go, peanut butter and jellies must be vegan.
Is it?
Peanut butter doesn't come from an animal.
No.
Jelly doesn't come from an animal.
No.
Unless there's gelatin in it, I guess. But if there isn't, there's just bread also, and that's not an animal product. So really,
No.
I could do it as long as all I did was eat peanut butter and jellies all day and dates, I guess.
Yeah, as long as they're Uncrustables, you're safe.
Uncrustables.
I don't know how many of your nutritional needs would be met, but
Probably all of them.
from the Uncrustables,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
sure.
perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
320 calories of pure joy.
Yeah.
It's bliss. Mwah, muy guapo.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Actually, you got me thinking. This week, I was driving past on the road, and I look over to my right, and I see a house with like a greenhouse, a little greenhouse. I'm like, that is so cool. I wish I had a greenhouse because I would want to grow like food,
What kind of food do you want to grow?
carrots, potatoes, tomatoes.
You could probably do that in your backyard.
Probably,
Most
yeah.
of those,
But
at
I'd want
least.
it to be like all year round, so I don't
Yeah.
have to buy any of it.
Some of them you can probably grow inside even.
Probably,
Under,
yeah.
Like in your garage or something, have those little lights. My
Honestly-
mom does that.
Really?
Well, not with like food, but flowers. I know she grows like beans and peppers usually.
That's really cool. I kind of want to do that.
Give it a go.
I
Next
could.
year.
Yeah, next year I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, there you go. You have a whole summer topic here for the podcast. You could give us updates on your growing and everything.
Actually, I'll build the greenhouse. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you got time now. Build a
Honestly,
little-
yeah.
I mean, how big of a greenhouse are you talking?
It doesn't even
here?
have to be that big, honestly.
Does it have to be walk-inable or is it a little?
No, walk-inable.
Yeah,
just
you
a little bit.
So just build a shed with
Pretty much a shed.
windows
Yeah, with windows all around.
and pump carbon dioxide into there.
Yeah. Just scream into the
Yeah,
shed all the
just
time.
walk in there every 20 minutes. Next to your glass box office out back.
Oh yeah, it's a
Dude.
combination.
Yeah, just put them both in one. You
Honestly.
walk in, you sit down to play your game, and it's already 120 degrees, and you go, I'm warmed up all right.
Yeah, my computer's warm too.
Put the computer outside.
There you go.
It's probably colder
Yeah.
out there than in the greenhouse.
Yeah, but I also would want trees too, like peach trees
You want
and
trees in the greenhouse?
well, not inside, but it would have to be seasonal trees, like cherries and
yeah,
stuff.
you could.
Apples.
I don't know about cherry trees very much, but
I don't know. It sounds really fun. I'd rather go somewhere where it's like not the Midwest, so you can do it. Can you do it all year round?
like In the Midwest or somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Well, yeah. You should go to like California and open up a winery because that's really popular out there.
Yeah, except the problem would be you're in California.
There's so much competition.
Yeah.
Or you should go down the Dominican Republic and grow bananas.
Don't they have that covered though?
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, I figured.
Very heavily.
Yeah, I figured
Think about
that.
how cheap they are.
Really cheap. Very cheap.
There's a reason.
Have you seen like people go to a grocery store and it's like once in a blue moon, but there's like a bag of bananas and there's like a big old spider in it?
Oh, no, I haven't had that happen to
No,
me.
I haven't had it either. I've only seen a picture of it.
Oh, yesterday I got distracted. I was driving and I looked to my window slightly. I see there's this little spider walking on the window and I was watching him just climbing it. I'm like,
On
is
the
he
outside? Or
No, it was on the inside. I didn't
Okay.
realize it though.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there watching it, just getting distracted. I kept looking over and I'm about to hit the car in front of me. I'm like, I want to watch this spider climb to the top of the window.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and I had to slam on the brakes for a second, and I just keep looking at it, and I notice, oh, it's on the inside, so I roll it down a little bit, and it climbs back up again. It gets to the top, one arm over, and it just like, because I'm flying, and I go, I got you, little buddy, I got you, and I go to push it up over, and then it falls on me, and I went, Gah! And I just smashed it by accident.
Oh no, he died.
I was like, oh, I just ruined it.
Yeah, you were about to name him too. He's like your second son.
Yeah, he was. I was like, wow. I watched you right when you were in the car somehow, and I watched him go, and he never came back.
Yeah.
You know, if you love him, you let them go. And
Yeah.
if they come back home, they want you.
Yeah, or you smash him.
Or you smash them, that
Yeah.
works too.
Actually, I kind of have the same problem, but when it's raining. So my wipers, my wipers on my car, there must be like a broken circuit or something. I'm not even going to pretend to understand what's broken with them. But they just don't stop sometimes, and they stop at random intervals. So they'll stop in the middle of the windshield, and I'll have to do it again until they fold back down.
Oh, okay.
So they do that all the time. And then, there's like on the actual wiper part, there's a little flapper that's supposed to smear the water and keep it away. That is gone. So it literally smears the water.
You probably need new wipers then.
Yeah, but I was only thinking I'll change it next season so I don't ruin them in the winter. But I actually will need them in the winter. But anyway, I actually get distracted looking at the water, just getting smeared.
Just watching it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm focused on that. And then, like, outside of the windshield gets, like, blurry, like how a camera would focus. Like, I can still drive, but I'm like, focus on the road, retard.
Like, oh, it's drawing a picture. What is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
wait,
a face?
is there a car in front?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sticker on that car. That's what I'm seeing.
You know what's funny about that is last episode we were talking about terrible drivers. And now we're talking about how we're both
How
getting
we don't
distracted.
pay attention.
Yeah, both get
Hey,
distracted.
muscle memory.
Yeah.
That's it. We're too comfortable. We need a new car.
Yeah, and we were talking about how I drive. Well, this was on a side road, granted, with no other cars around, driving cross-legged
Yes.
to do it a little experiment.
Oh, you want to hear something about my wipers?
Yeah, let's hear it.
One of them would always fall off.
Really?
So like I'd be driving and it'd just fly off and I'd have to go get it all the time. Or it'd just fall and just land on the front and just start banging around.
Really?
And then we decided I did that with 2 pairs of wipers. And then now there's one regular wiper and then the one on my driver's side is actually from a Jeep, like a back window, so a very tiny wiper. So like the other one's really big. It's like like
Really?
winking at you. So it's like there's a little wiper going up and down, so I can kind of see. But then there's like this
That's
big
funny.
circular zone right on the left side where I can't see anything.
It's like it's crippled.
It is. It's like I got one of those little baby arms.
Yeah, baby arm. Like a Tyrannosaurus arm. Like one's normal size and the other one is tiny.
It's just this little tiny thing.
That is funny. Is that G Fuel?
No, this is Beyond Raw.
Oh.
It's sour, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Jolly Rancher
Yeah.
apple.
I would be down to get a G Fuel sponsor. G Fuel, if you want to sponsor us,
Yeah.
we're good.
We're really good. I got the hookup.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll send them.
My planche, it's going,
It's
but
not happening, is it?
no, it's not gonna happen. It'll just
It's not gonna
muscle.
happen.
I sometimes underestimate how long muscle takes to build.
Well, it doesn't have to. Just increase your testosterone. Start taking supplements.
Isn't that steroids?
Well, yeah, technically.
I don't want
You can do it
steroids, though.
naturally, though. Based
naturally?
on what you eat and what you do.
So just eat healthier.
Well,
I'll
it's
do
not
that.
just healthier. It's not just eating clean, but certain foods kind of boost it a little bit. You want, I guess, lower estrogen levels. So, I mean, hang around more men. It'll kind of increase it. There's all these different things you can do. I mean, squatting and stuff like that, using your legs a lot, because those are like the biggest muscles, and your gluteus maximus and minor.
Yeah.
Using that actually increases it. Like as you lose weight, you also and build more muscle, you kind of increase it. So if you keep building it, it'll just keep increasing very slightly.
Yeah, I haven't really. Today I'm probably gonna go work out. So.
I know I almost did before you came over. I mean, I didn't get up till like 9:30, and I was like, come over at 11.
Yeah, that's late, man.
No, I had a fun night last night.
Oh, yeah.
Just up, up till midnight, I'm a crazy animal.
Crazy.
And I need my 9 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I stayed up till, I remember the specific time. 12:24.
12 why 24?
I don't know. I just looked at the time. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to
Isn't
bed.
that kind of funny we do that? It's like we want to know what time we go to bed. It's sort of like, oh my god, I stayed up till 10:30. Yeah, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah, yeah, it's weird.
Because it's like at a certain point in our life, we hit this level where like time controls everything we do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's another purge idea. Time goes away, but it would have to be longer than 24 hours.
What do you mean by that?
Like no one uses time just disappears. Like
we just can't see clocks or anything.
Yeah, literally the physical time, like 12:24, it just is gone.
So we'd have to look at the sun.
Yeah, it just kind of estimate the time.
So nothing else would change. We just not have any control over what time of day it is. For how long? For like a week?
Oh, a month.
For a month, we just go to work whenever we want, or just hope we're good.
Just kind of like estimate. Like, yeah, I think it's like 3. I probably should get up.
It might reset our circadian rhythm.
It could be healthy, and it could cause more heart attacks. Like
it could, yes.
Like the daylight savings time.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy how many heart attacks that causes?
I know. Like, it should have been stopped a while ago.
Or when it goes forward, I guess, is probably when it's worse.
Yeah, because people, like, kind of lose sleep, I guess.
Yes, because if you go to bed the exact same time, you wake up the next day with an hour less.
Yeah.
Creating more stress and then unevenness. And
it's
then,
honestly terrible.
And then you have to deal with that for like a month.
I think, is Illinois stopping? I know a couple other states have.
I don't even know. I really don't even know. I don't even notice when it happens. I get told that it happened, and then I go, "Whoa, really?"
Yeah, it's automated now for like. Well, it has been for a while, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But my phone changes. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh well.
Yeah, I know. It's like my mom goes a couple weeks ago when it happened or whatever. She goes, "Hey, you know that happened last night?" And I go, "Huh? Really?" I guess that's why I felt a little different when I woke up.
Yeah.
I don't notice it.
I feel a bit odd.
Maybe it's because we're younger and we can just adapt that quickly.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. I guess when you're older, it might be weird.
It'd be harder to change your sleep schedule and pattern.
Huh.
No, the camera's still going.
I know. It is surprising that it's still going. I don't know if we had. I guess it just needed 2% of battery to last this long.
Yeah, maybe it needed like a little push to get
just
over.
Just a little bit. Just be like, oh, don't exhaust me again.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's chugging. She's chugging.
Yeah. We will take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Go to the bathroom. Have fun. Hello, Ian. I know you're only hearing this after the fact because you're in the bathroom. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna bring us back then.
Okay, let me delete that.
Oh my God, my
TikTok
watch.
is gone.
What'd you just say?
Whenever I upload the TikToks, I always just delete the app when I'm done.
Why?
Because I don't use it.
Are you afraid to get addicted to TikTok?
No, I'm more. Have you seen that video? It's like, it was an iPhone showing every time TikTok app access to your clipboard. I'm sure other apps do it, but I just
That
don't
means
use
you
it.
also have to open the app up first.
Yeah, but I just don't leave it on.
So you re-download it, re-sign in every single time.
Every time I upload one, yeah, for the podcast.
That is interesting. I was, jeez, I got something in my throat. I was thinking about deleting Snapchat and Instagram again, and I just threw it in my app library because I go, I can't completely get rid of it.
No,
it's like I rely on it too much for certain things.
Yeah, if there was a way where I could use, there's a phone. I think it's like a light phone or something.
Yes, it is.
I was considering about doing one of those.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it.
No.
No, probably not.
Is it really bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you really wouldn't have anything to do with your phone then.
No.
Then you'd have so much more free time and be so much more efficient,
quote
unquote. But then
we should have another efficiency episode.
Another efficiency episode. We'll do that.
Yeah.
I mean, next week maybe next week, maybe we'll write a movie, maybe we'll write a story. I don't know.
We will see.
There's 800 different things going on.
But you were thinking about deleting it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was, but I didn't. I just threw it in my app library and I still open it. I just swipe down and then, oh look, it's instantly right there.
There it is in front of you.
It's the first thing anyway.
Yep, I saw it. It was the first suggestion.
I know, it's crazy. I don't even get it. But there was something I wanted to bring up here.
Oh, in your notes?
Oh, I heard somebody talking about this the other day, so I wanted to bring it up with you.
Okay.
Do you know what the #1 most viewed video on YouTube is right now? I mean, all of these are going to be songs.
Despacito.
That was actually passed up on November 2nd.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How many
So
views? Okay.
here, Despacito held it for 1,204 days.
Oh my gosh.
With 2.9 billion views.
Are you serious?
The video that just passed it
Uh-huh.
has over 7.3 billion views.
Are you serious? Can I take a guess at it?
Yeah.
Life is Good by Drake.
No.
And
No.
What is that feature?
Yeah, that is. So
No, it's not.
It's not that. This video was uploaded on June 17th of 2016.
2016.
Yeah, but it just now supposedly passed it 18 days ago. But with the amount of views that it has right now, I feel like it would have done it a long time ago. This is a very popular song among the youth, and you've heard it at football games, maybe even birthday parties. There's a dance to go along with it.
It's a child song, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's Baby Shark.
Exactly. It is. Baby
Jeez.
Shark now has 7 billion views.
How
on
is that
YouTube.
even possible? Who listens to it that many times?
Well, if you think about it, the kids, they just keep listening to it.
Yeah.
So you throw YouTube Kids in their hand, and they have no control of I like this or not. They just keep listening and just
Baby
watch
Shark.
it, and it just keeps playing different videos over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then that's how that happens.
That is crazy. I can't even understand 7 billion.
No.
I don't think any of us really
The whole
can.
earth had to have listened to it.
That's crazy.
It's been everywhere. The
Excuse
most
me.
popular thing in the world is a song saying "Baby Shark doo doo doo."
Dude, I always hated it whenever I was just like really annoyed whenever like someone played it. Because I don't know, I just hated it. I'm sure other people feel the same.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I don't really mind it at this
Yeah.
point. I haven't heard it in a very, very long time. Though.
Yeah.
The only time I ever really heard it was like at sporting events at school.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't think I would have even known what it is now.
No.
Like, I don't have children around me all day going, "Baby Shark."
If I did, I think I would need like
You might
earplugs.
accept it. You might have to accept it at that point when you got kids doing it.
I might stab my ears out.
I mean, I don't know, but Despacito though had almost 3 billion, and then that goes up to 7. It's crazy.
That is very weird.
And then, do you know what the third was?
The third?
This is a song for a Fast and Furious movie,
It's all songs. Why is it
and
music?
it held it for 25 days before Despacito
Oh,
came
really?
along. It was uploaded in 2015.
I have no idea.
It is "See You Again," Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth.
Really?
Yeah, that
That
held
one.
it. And then under that was Gangnam Style.
I forgot. I completely forgot about
That
that.
doesn't even have 1 billion views.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was much more
Supposedly.
popular.
I thought it did. Maybe
Maybe
this,
because we were around the right age at the
yeah,
right time.
maybe this Wikipedia page is maybe a little inaccurate.
Maybe,
I don't
yeah.
know. I'm gonna check. I want to make sure because
Yeah.
I thought that was the first to hit
Yeah,
a
give
billion
it a
views.
quick YouTube.
Yeah.
I remember all the Minecraft parodies that came out with it.
Mining Minecraft style. Yeah, it says
That
here
was
that it's
weird.
got 3.8 billion. Maybe I can't read numbers. Yeah, it seems quite inaccurate, but it has that.
Yeah, that's weird. That's like a memory I forgot about. But yeah.
It is like the music we listen to, and then you listen to it, and it brings back all these memories.
I just had that happen this week with like an actual song.
What
But,
song? Do you
Hold
not,
on, let me find
do you
it.
not know the name of it?
No, I don't remember the name. I added it to my playlist. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I remember this song. I don't know why. Like, it was just all of a sudden, I think I found it in someone else's playlist.
Yeah, because there's some music. Like I had a little MP3 player when I was in like kindergarten, so I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And my brother put music on it for me, and it was like I love that music because I'd listen to it over and over again because that's all I had access to, and I didn't think there was more out there.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what the music was. I never asked him, and then I remember probably 3 or 4 years ago, I found some of it, and it was some rock music, System of a Down and stuff.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I'm listening to it, and I go,
Chop Suey?
it wasn't that actually.
No?
It was a different one. I can't think of what it's called. Oddly enough, yeah, that wasn't there. But it's like I listened to all that music and I'm going through it and I go, "Whoa, this is weird. This is awesome."
Nostalgia.
And it got me hooked on it. And then now I listen to it and I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
But it's like when you hear it for the first time, it's what it brings up.
Love Drunk, Boys Like Girls. That was them. I don't know I don't remember exactly how I found it, but it was playing. I'm like, forgot this song existed.
What did
Wow.
it make you think of?
Driving in the car in the country.
It's like mine when I heard that music, it made me think of staying on the school bus. In
Really?
kindergarten.
Yeah, going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is funny. It's weird how like your brain is so linked to sounds and smells and
In childhood memories.
yeah, it's honestly it's weird, but
I think everything like in our life is based off of a childhood memory. Like,
you can all lead back to it.
everything has like it goes back to it's like, oh, that's why I do that, or that's why I remember that.
That's why I hate broccoli or
That's
something.
why I hate broccoli still.
Actually, I like broccoli.
I know
so.
I love broccoli.
Yeah, it's
I always
good.
have, like when I was young, broccoli and cheese. That was my favorite.
Cheese? Yeah, Colin, he eats, I think we talked about this already, but he eats peanut butter and cheese.
Peanut butter and cheese? No, I've never heard that.
No, he
That's
must have
not-
got dropped or something.
I can't say I've ever. He really does.
Yeah, I don't know if he really eats it that much anymore, but
What
he used to
kind-
eat that.
Like a Kraft single. And
Yep,
put peanut
like
butter?
yeah, like one of those like thin ones with the plastic. You just unwrap it.
I'm
and
gonna have to
just,
try this now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me know how it.
No, after this.
Okay.
If there's cheese up there,
Okay,
I'm
we'll
doing
go
this.
up there.
And then it's going right on TikTok.
Yeah, let's do it. Honestly,
Colin's special recipe. We're gonna call him and make sure I do it right.
honestly, yeah, let's do it.
I only have almond butter as far as I know, so that better be a good substitute.
Yeah,
for,
it'll be fine.
for cheese and
Yeah.
peanut butter.
What is it? Jif peanut butter and Kraft single slice cheese.
Wow, that is a very stereotypical white people home.
Yeah.
Having those 2 things in the same house.
Yeah. What I'm trying to think of anything else we ate. Nothing else really.
Nothing. We just ate that every day.
Yeah, pretty much,
All
yeah.
day, every day.
Yeah.
Get all your nutrients in.
But yeah, it's weird how like foods and tastes and
Mm-hmm.
smells are so strongly linked to memories.
Yeah.
Like releases like chemicals and.
Memories are very important.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
You ever seen how inaccurate eyewitness statements are?
Oh.
Like they're incredibly inaccurate.
Mm-hmm.
It's really crazy.
I think you need to have like a scarring situation if you want to remember it that good.
Yeah.
Like that greatly.
They'll like break down talking about it, how scary it was or something.
Yeah, because I think that's the only way you could be really accurate is where like it links that like deeply into your head.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you go like, yeah, I don't want them to hear that part. I'm gonna change that.
Yeah, like it was a hit and run. Oh, was it a black car? Was it a dark green? Was it an SUV? Was it a like all kinds of like stuff.
Like, it was probably blue.
Yeah.
Even though you're in your head, you're like, it's green.
Yeah, it's just
I don't want to make it too easy for them.
they get make the case more difficult. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Let's play games with the cops. Maybe it was yellow.
I don't know. You tell me, officer. Why did you pull me over?
The only thing I can tell you is what it sounded like. The car was like dun 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 dun. That's all I have. I'm blind now. That just reminded me.
What?
So, this is like a joke I was trying to write. I thought it this morning, and it goes a little. I'm just gonna give you the like outline of it. I don't know
Okay.
how to write this yet.
Yeah.
So imagine you die. You know, you go up to heaven. They say only your soul goes. You don't go with. They say you live out your favorite memories and everything. How does that go for somebody that has like Alzheimer's?
Oh, they don't remember
They don't
anything.
remember you get up there and they go, "Welcome to heaven. Your imagination is everything." And they go, "Who am I?
This isn't the retirement home.
Where is the cheese with the peanut butter?" They go, "What just happened?
Yeah.
Send it back. Send it back. There's something wrong here."
Yeah. How would you outline that into a joke?
I don't know. I guess that's the main gif of it, or the idea of it. I don't know yet. Maybe I
Yeah.
won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just forget about it.
I have a lot of stuff like that as well, where I like think like that could be a good joke, and I don't know
You're
how
like,
to
I don't
phrase
want
it.
to write the punch of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you really could, but it's like, is it really worth it? Like, maybe I wrote something for it. Let's see if I put something
Okay,
in my notes.
I have one as well, but it's very like in the process of being joked about.
I guess I didn't. I legitimately just gave you more than I wrote down.
Oh, well, there you go.
So there we go. We increased it one step further. So one way I like to gauge how a joke is working is I'll tell people it. I'll give them the simplest version of it. And then wherever they laugh or didn't laugh, I go, maybe I need to put something in there. And I kind of keep building it up as I tell it. Like a lot of times I'll start it on here or I'll end it on here and I'll say it to you. And it's like depending on how I look at you and watch if you're fake laughing or not because I told you to laugh.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's better if I just don't say it's a joke and then I get an honest laugh. I
Yeah.
think maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, that actually could be like because then they expect something funny when you say it's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You ever thought about
Try it.
adopting a dolphin?
No. If they're gonna say a dog, I'm like, I'll get a dog. Yeah,
You already got a dog.
I'll get another one. I'd want like a husky or something, or like a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Probably a German Shepherd.
I was babysitting this kid the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, "You got a dolphin in your hot tub?" And I go, "Where is it gonna get in there? How is it gonna stay in there?"
Yeah, the lid is closed.
He
on
goes,
the
"Is
hot
it gonna
tub.
drown?" I go, "How are you getting it in there? It's not gonna drown if it's on air.
Yeah.
It needs the air to survive."
Mm-hmm.
And then I go along with him, and I go, "Okay, if there's a dolphin in there, I put the cover over it. How's it gonna breathe? I want you to hold your breath now." And he goes, "I can do it just as long as a dolphin." And puffing up the lips, building pressure in your head. I go,
Yeah.
"Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're making it harder on yourself." I go, "You're breathing out when you do that. You're losing the oxygen as you do that."
Yeah,
Dolphins, though. I think I need to get one.
that would be interesting. You need an aquarium though.
No, I'm just going to put it in the hot tub. I got a bathtub, too.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe the shower.
A
Give it a little
stand-up
rinse.
shower.
I'll dance with it.
Yeah.
Hold it and I'll wash it. And it'll shoot water out of the little
Blowhole
blowhole or something.
I don't know if it should shoot water out the blow. I think that's for air.
Am I supposed to like put a toothbrush in there? Or like a Q-tip? Get a Q-tip on the screwdriver?
I don't know.
No?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it'd be a fun idea, though.
Yeah, it might be
like a
considered
week.
animal abuse, but
We're gonna call it Adopt a Dolphin for a week, and I'm gonna give everybody I know for 1 week is gonna get a dolphin, and they're gonna tell me their experiences, what they like about it,
what they like most about the dolphin.
what they like
adopting.
most about it, what they don't like,
Yeah.
whether it's a good idea, and then if they say no, probably not, then we'll move on to like primates or something. We'll get monkeys.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Teach them. See how far they can advance.
Yeah, it's gonna be playing Rocket League in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. You know, it would be interesting to get a parrot.
A parrot?
Yeah, except birds are so loud. Like, I don't want a loud bird when I like at 2
Would you
a.m.
like just fly around your house?
Yes, I would just be annoyed like with it.
Well, if you ever
Like
got
crapping
annoyed of it, you
everywhere.
just open the door.
Not fly away.
Yeah. Next thing you know, this whole town is covered in parrots.
That would be
Morphed with pigeons or something, whatever it
Oh,
would have
yeah.
to mate with.
have some like weird mutant offspring.
Maybe it'll mate with like a turtle or something, and the battery died.
Oh, there goes the
It
camera.
finally wow,
Yeah.
oh, that's like an hour almost.
Yeah.
So proud of it. Well, if you're watching this and I actually uploaded this as a video,
Yeah.
there's gonna be no more video.
Sorry. Maybe we'll put like a picture of.
Ian,
Yeah.
the normal, what I normally put, something
Yeah,
like
we'll figure
that.
something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something
But
out.
yeah. Well, how was your week overall? How would you rate it?
I'd say it's a pretty decent week.
Yeah.
I mean, with everything I just talked about, that's how my week went.
Yeah.
Popping tires.
Yeah. I'm ready for Thanksgiving break though.
Oh yeah, you get break, don't you?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I
didn't even
cannot
think I'd
wait
get some
for
time
it.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Have some exciting opportunities, I guess, to do nothing.
Yeah. Look at Black Friday. Look
Well,
for
good thing
deals
Black
on
Friday's
Amazon.
been going on for 2 months.
I know, like with the early Prime Day deals, and then Best Buy got jealous of Amazon doing it, so they came up with their own after them. And
Everything's got their price matching too, or
Mm-hmm.
or they'll give you money back if you buy something now and it goes even cheaper, like in a week.
oh, really?
It's really weird. Yeah. So, say you
That's
like,
interesting.
say you're like, I want to buy a Nintendo Switch, and it's like $10 off right now, and you bought it today, and then in a week from now they knocked it off $20 or whatever for Black Friday. You could then get that money back. They just give you it back as like a rebate.
I like that because then it would make you want to return it otherwise and just buy it again.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that before.
Oh, really?
I
I would do it too.
I bought a Microsoft band, so their fitness watch.
Yeah.
And then like a couple days later, it was even cheaper, or it was they did it for a very short time. So I took a screenshot of it of like a cheaper price, and I went back and I said price adjust it. I forget about that being a thing, price adjustments.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about. My mom said something like, "You can go do that," and I go, "Really?" We went and did it, and I was like, "Whoa, that's awesome! They should charge
Yes.
me my money back."
Yeah. So everyone who doesn't know about that, if you buy something more expensive and then it goes on sale in like a week, you get your money for it.
And if you don't like it, just return it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best thing about Amazon is if I literally bought a Bluetooth adapter because I was going to use a Mac keyboard
Yeah.
just for fun because why not? And
You
what?
wanted to use a Mac keyboard
Yeah, I wanted like the
on-
wireless ones.
on your PC.
Yeah.
I'm calling Tim Apple. He's gonna come find you right now. You're making
Yeah.
a hackintosh.
Yeah. Well, I kind of already did, but
Yeah, I know you did that.
yeah. But yeah, so it didn't work, and then I like 3 hours later, I went into the app and said I'd like to return this item, and I sent it back.
Did you drop it off somewhere? Or did you have to actually send it?
UPS store.
UPS. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or Kohl's, but
I haven't personally had to do that.
no.
But it's nice to know that it is an option compared to having to send it back through the mail and everything, get all these stickers or boxes and all that.
The school system, they've never taught me how to send a letter.
See, that's smart. The school system should teach us how to send things back to Amazon.
Honestly, yeah.
At this point, that should be like third grade algebra. I mean, who needs it at that point? It's like that's more important.
Amazon package handler.
You go into class and they're like, okay, today we're gonna be ordering something on Amazon that we don't want.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to send it back.
It's an impulse buy, so we really can't even have a use for it. So
open up Amazon. Oh my god, I want it.
No, we're sending it back.
We're sending it back.
Yeah. Do you think there's gonna be like classes eventually taught that's like made a regular topic in school systems when we're older, and if we ever have kids, and that we're just like, why on earth is this a class? Like, how is this practical?
Yeah, I mean, that could be like how they had home economics back in the day.
What is that?
They'd teach you how to cook, how to take care of the household and everything like that.
Like basic chores and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, if
like
you
plumbing?
if you wanted to turn that into a joke, you could say it's women's class.
I'm sure there's probably loads of jokes about that.
Yeah, so that used to be a thing, but we have nothing like that now where they teach us anything of that some sort.
I think I can go back to the laundry. Like, there's like the stereotypical joke, like women do laundry or something.
Yeah.
I love doing my own laundry, so.
I think it might be because of capitalism. Because if you really think about it, having that stops us from buying things or just going to get things.
Like doing your own stuff?
Yeah, so rather than me learning how to do the laundry, I'd rather have somebody else do it. So I'll pay somebody else to do it rather than me doing it because I was never taught how simple it is.
Like dry cleaning?
Yeah, anything like that. Well, that one's kind of...
Yeah.
I guess if you had the
like a
iron and everything, you could do it yourself. But it's like because we weren't taught to do that, we'd rather just go pay somebody else to do it. It keeps money going, though.
That's
it's
true.
Good for the economy if we just specialize extremely hard into everything. Think about what are we actually good at in our daily lives? It's like, I'm good at going on Instagram and liking pictures and saving memes and laughing at them. It's
like, for example, if someone's oven breaks, if someone's faucet stops working, if the dryer stops working, if your car doesn't turn on, 90% of the population is like, I don't know what to do, and they just call a mechanic or a plumber or whatever.
I mean, you could be me and just get a new one. That's the thing. They want you to do that now. They're like, your phone charger's broken. Oh, go buy
a new one.
Yeah, they make things so that they break.
I think people become less intelligent when they don't like try to fix something themselves.
Yeah. I mean, the more intelligent we as a population have become, the dumber we've gotten.
It's become the harder or the easier things have become, the less learn.
Yeah,
the less you learn.
You learn. But in the aspect of that, it is kind of good because it allows us to focus really heavily on what we want.
Yeah.
Or do. Like, this thing about podcasting, if we went back like 10 years ago, nobody really had the ability to just do that. They'd have all these other things they'd have to focus on or do, but now it's so simple and easy to just do
literally just record it.
And then hit the upload button.
Yeah, pretty much.
After I mix the tracks and everything, and we're good.
There was a point that I wanted to bring up. It was how some words are changing, like becoming more offensive for specific words. I'm not going to say a specific example because there's loads of them.
Well, yeah, no matter something we said here today
is going to offend someone
in like 5 years or in a week.
Yeah, like the word retarded would probably offend someone.
Oh, I already know it does.
Yeah.
Those are the people you have to say it to.
Yeah, see, I just said I wasn't going to say it, but I said it because I don't care. Well, but go ahead. I mean,
scientifically speaking, you can say it all you want.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not using it in an offensive term.
No, yeah.
The only time I ever hear you say it is when you're talking about yourself or somebody that doesn't seem real.
Like, there's a specific, from The Office, a Michael Scott quote. You don't call mentally ill people retarded. You call your friends retarded. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, I've never actually said that to somebody else. I've never gone, you can say they're mentally retarded.
Yeah.
Because that's really like the scientific term for it. But they actually changed it recently, as far as I know. They're calling them something else. I don't know. Dude, the taste of salmon just came into my mouth.
Really?
Yeah,
that
I want
weird.
Salmon now.
That's weird. Sushi time. Wait, hold on. Before I lose this.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you
okay,
go.
No, you're fine. I kind of want sushi now.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Let's get sushi.
It's weird. It was just a quick, instantly.
Let's get a peanut butter and cheese and sushi.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that still. But anyway, So now that people have so much more time because your life is so much easier than what it was in regards of like survival and stuff, and basic needs are met when you just call a plumber and fix everything yourself. But now it gives people more time to be able to become offended by words like that.
Yes,
it's like that kind of offends me. And then before it's like you didn't really think about it. It kind of just went away.
Yeah, it was like hush up, don't even say a thing.
Yeah,
just
but
accept it.
Now it's like people have so much more time to just get offended by things.
And ability.
Yes,
I mean,
and ability is a huge thing.
You can spread things so much easier.
Yeah, now you can post on your blog how you're offended by the word retarded.
And then somehow somebody will get attached to that and then want to be you. They're jealous of what you're able to do, and then they think they're you, and then they'll follow along. That's how you know a follower is when they want to be you. When somebody wants to be just like you, they want to be with you, they want to do everything just like you. Oh,
so they become offended by the same words you become offended by?
Yeah, like if you look like anything like, say, I'm Democratic or I'm Republican, where in that is your point of view? It's like, I just want that one person. Like, they aren't really saying, like, what their views are. They're just like, I want that person just because they have something of the same thing.
Oh, like common ground?
Yeah, like you're not really voting for someone that has the exact same points as you. No, it's someone that's close enough.
Yeah, that's true. A lot.
And if that's the case, and you care that much, then you run. I was thinking about that earlier. I was in the shower. I go, me and Ian need to run for like mayor or something. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
We'll do a dual citizen mayoral candidate something, so we'll both run it at the same time. Like we'll get off days. Like you'll be like this day or that day.
Yeah, we switch on and out of the office.
We split the load so we're able to work consciously and hard. Or like one of us does all the publicity stuff, the other one does this.
Yeah, actually, how about we just take Pritzker's job?
Yeah, let's go governor. Might as well.
Yeah, let's do governor.
Okay. Let's say we're doing that. We're running for governor. And what would our points be?
You know, everyone says politics are easy until you go and do it.
Okay.
Actually, that's not true.
No,
I don't think
we don't need to get
that.
very in depth with this. But what are our points if we do this?
Are like political statements?
Yeah.
Outlaw peanut butter and cheese.
I'm gonna fight that for the people.
Yeah.
I wonder how far along we would go until there's a point that me and you would divide.
Oh, probably within the day, maybe.
Because we'll just sit there and we'll be talking about it, like, yeah, that's a good idea, and all of a sudden, like, something very simple will come up and go, wait a minute, wait, say that again.
Yeah, I don't think I agree with that.
You're telling me, that's a very defensive statement.
You're telling me
that you think peanut butter and jellies should have cheese on them.
Yeah. It makes the other person be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. I think I'll agree with them. You know, people don't like confrontation as well.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes, yeah. But, like, think of how scared people are to, like, ask for extra sauce. To go up to, like, the McDonald's worker and ask for ketchup or something.
Hey, can I get some ketchup?
Yeah.
The mindless zombies that don't even know what you're saying to them.
Yeah, or just, like, ask an employee where something is. Like, hey, people are like,
where's your toilet paper?
Yeah, where's the grass seed? I'm sorry, I'll find it myself.
It's right there.
It's like, okay, how hard was that? Like, it's not scary.
Yeah. I mean, that's because we're babied as children.
Yeah.
You know, always ask the teacher for help.
Yeah. Just best way to learn swim lessons, throw your child in the pool.
Oh, pretty much, yeah. Just go right, head in.
And then just save them if they start to drown.
Or don't. Maybe they'll figure it out.
That might be murder, but we'll not talk about that here.
It's not murder, it's swimming lessons. They drown.
Swimming lessons with Ian and Jacob.
Get in, son. What? You're getting in. Throw them in.
Throw them in, yeah.
Head first. So that they learn how to flip around.
We should do a polar plunge.
Oh, boy.
No? You don't want to do it?
It does sound like interesting.
Yeah, we can record it and make content out of it.
Like a 5K and then run in there.
Oh, running? I hate running.
Oh, I know, but think about it. You'll get heated up, and it'll make it even colder.
Yeah.
You'll go in head first. I mean, we'll have to do push-ups or something before, so we're ready for it.
Before, yeah.
Because you gotta get your blood rate flying up, because it's gonna start steadily lowering or something once you get in there. You're gonna shiver and shake.
And then you gotta bring like what extra change of clothes? Where do you even do this? No.
No, just keep the same.
You're gonna die. You're gonna get hypothermia.
You don't have to sit in there for an hour.
No, I would just jump in and hop out.
Jump in. You know, when you think about something.
What?
Imagine we do this. We'll go to Chicago and we'll jump in the water.
Yeah.
You can't just jump in. Think about it's like a beach maybe.
Oh.
And you're gonna have to run.
Or rent a helicopter and jump in.
Like 100 yards out and swim back.
Yeah.
Now that would be a challenge. I thought this thing was muted. Now that's the challenge there. So we'll jump out 100 yards out, and then we have to swim back. And if we freeze to death, we have to go save the other guy.
This is like a Titanic type thing. They'll put in like a board. You know, there's so many references where it's like of that movie, the Titanic, where like they could both fit on, what was it, like a door or something. I've never seen the movie. Apparently that scene was filmed in a swimming pool, I think.
Oh, probably.
But
I can't remember the last time I've seen it.
No.
If I've even watched the whole thing.
I've never seen it before. I probably will never see it.
You know, that's the thing. The reason there's so many references, it was such a popular movie then.
Was it good, or was it like one of those that's like terribly bad,
No,
where it's
no,
funny?
I guess it was really good. Well, you know Leonardo DiCaprio because
Oh,
of it.
then it's good, yeah.
Yeah, it must be really good.
Uh-huh.
But I know there's a lot of scenes or whatever. Like the acting was good and they put good production into it. But I mean, I'd like to watch it now because of that. But it had such a mainstay then that a lot of those people still have it in their memories all the time.
Like the door scene where they could both supposedly fit on. Once
See,
again,
I don't
I've never
completely
seen it.
remember the scene that you're talking about, but I'll have to watch it.
I've never seen it. I've never seen The Lion King. I've never seen Titanic. Is there any other big movies that I probably should have seen?
There's a lot of
Fast and Furious. I've never seen
any of them. Yeah, I mean, you can watch one of them and you pretty much get all of them.
Oh, I figured, yeah. But you know, at this point, I think I'm just never gonna see them, so I can just say I never seen them. Like, what's the point of watching it now? I've already seen so much of references and stuff.
Well, then you can kind of understand what they're referencing to, and
True.
once you do it, you'll kind of notice things. Because how do you know they're referencing to it if you've never seen it?
It'll be a picture of a lion or a monkey holding up a baby lion.
And you instantly know that's Lion King.
Yeah.
Now. But I mean, if you really wanted to experience the rest of it and understand what all of it's about, like, do you even understand why he's doing that?
No idea. At this point, I don't really care.
You just go, that's a reference to Lion King, but you don't know why they're referencing Lion
I don't know.
King.
Maybe he could be dropping the baby
You
lion
just
off the
drop-
cliff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Oh, good enough for me.
Let's first see it, and then he falls into the
Yeah.
Chuck E.
Oh,
Cheese river.
am I willing to watch it though?
Are you
No,
willing?
not really.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe someday you are.
Eventually.
Somebody will say something, and you'll go, "Okay, I'll watch."
I guess I will be forced to watch it, but
When you're old and in the home, you're gonna sit there and watch all these old movies and go, "Wow, I wish I would have done this sooner."
no. What I want to do is rate restaurants and drive an Uber.
That would be fun.
Be interesting people.
That would be fun. Yeah. You would meet some interesting people.
I would.
I mean,
But-
imagine that you're an Uber driver and then you work your way up to being a CEO because of that, because you met a guy in an Uber and you're like, yeah, I need a job.
Give me a CEO job.
You meet like a Jeff Bezos type,
Yeah.
something like that. It's like, yeah, all right, yeah. Oh, you're a good guy. I like you. You can come work for me.
Yeah.
I'll give you $300,000 a year. I was making 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. But,
Driving a 1998 Honda Civic, and you're telling me,
What-
all right, I'll
I'll
take
do it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, we should land this aircraft.
I think so. This Tesla Cybertruck spaceship is
Taking off, and it's coming in
taking
for
off,
orbit.
It's coming back down. We're hitting
Yeah.
orbit. We're orbiting. We're around you. We're in your head.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much.
Yeah. But anyway, if you like what you heard, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast.
Yeah. And if you want to see some forklift animations, and there's one other one that I'll probably animate,
Yeah.
check out the Instagram at IanSays_TCP. And if there's a TikTok, if you are into that form of entertainment, IanSays_TCP. By the way, that stands for Tenclow Production.
Yeah, and if you're the type of person that deletes TikTok every time you upload something, make sure to re-download it and sign in so you can watch it.
Yeah. Make sure to share it too if you would like.
If you could. It's much appreciated if you do enjoy it. We do appreciate it a whole ton.
Yes. And Jacob, there is a YouTube channel.
There
Taking
is
my
a
way
YouTube
with that
channel.
one.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch the video version of this or any of our other podcasts that are usually delayed by like 2 weeks because I don't get to it in time,
Yeah.
they're there at Ian Says on YouTube. Make sure to change the search to channels if you can't find it. Otherwise, like Ian said, check out the other content channels.
Yeah,
and
every
feeds.
Thursday is the animations.
Every Thursday you'll have 2 animations.
Yeah,
usually.
every Tuesday is the episode.
Every Tuesday we release a new episode on your podcasting app.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about it for us here today, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, we are out of here. Peace.
Arrivederci.
I don't know, what does that mean?
I think it's goodbye in like Italian. Italian.
Italian?
Italian.
Right in
Is that how you're
italics.
supposed to say Italian or Italian?
Italian.
Italian.
Why do they say italics?
Italics? I guess it would be Italian. I think it is because that's how you spell it. Okay, whatever.
Grammar.
Bye-bye.
See ya.